Hello, Yankees Nation. Welcome back to your go-to channel, New York Yankees News Network, where we bring you the latest and greatest updates about our Bronx Bombers. Today, we have three major updates that just surfaced a few hours ago. From a tough spring training loss to a game rescheduling and a historic change in Yankees policies, there's a lot to cover. If you're a true Yankees fan, you don't want to miss this. And hey, if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss an update. Now, let's dive right into today's first big story. Update 1. Yankees struggle as Detroit Tigers shut them out in spring training. The New York Yankees had a rough outing in their second game of spring training, falling to the Detroit Tigers 4-0. It was a tough pill to swallow for Yankees fans, but remember, spring training is about shaking off the rust and preparing for the season ahead. Tigers dominate with strong pitching and power hitting. One of the biggest highlights of the game was Dylan Dingler's explosive home run in the fourth inning. Facing Yankees right-handed reliever Fernando Cruz, Dingler launched a 95 miles per hour fastball deep into left field, sending the ball 398 feet at an exit velocity of 111.6 miles per hour. That blast gave the Tigers a commanding 3-0 lead. Meanwhile, Detroit's right-handed starter Casey Mize was in top form. He pitched 2 scoreless innings, allowing only 2 hits while striking out 3 Yankees batters. His splitter, which averaged around 90 miles per hour, proved to be a real weapon, forcing multiple swings and misses. This was a big improvement for Mize, who averaged 86.2 miles per hour on his splitter last season. Yankees offense falls flat. Unfortunately for the Yankees, their bats were ice cold throughout the game. The Bronx Bombers managed only a handful of hits and failed to drive in any runs. Even with some of their young prospects getting playing time, the offense just couldn't figure out Detroit's pitching. It's still early in spring training, but this game was a reminder that the Yankees have work to do before opening day. Update 2. Yankees versus Red Sox spring training game rescheduled due to weather concerns. Yankees fans, if you were planning to tune in for the spring training showdown against the Boston Red Sox, you'll need to adjust your schedule. The highly anticipated game, originally set for 1 o'clock in the afternoon, has been pushed back to 4 o'clock due to heavy rain expected in Fort Myers, Florida. While a simple rain delay might not seem like a major issue, this situation highlights a bigger concern, not just for the Yankees, but for another division rival, the Tampa Bay Rays. If you haven't heard yet, Hurricane Milton caused major damage to the Rays' home stadium, Tropicana Field, back in October. The storm ripped the roof off, making the ballpark completely unusable for the 2025 season. As a result, the Rays will play their home games at George M. Steinbrenner Field in Tampa, the same facility the Yankees use for spring training. Unlike Tropicana Field, Steinbrenner Field is not covered, meaning it's fully exposed to Florida's unpredictable weather. Now, if you know Florida summers, you know exactly what that means. Frequent afternoon thunderstorms that could cause multiple delays and disruptions throughout the season. This situation is already playing out with the Yankees-Red Sox game being moved today. For the Rays, playing an entire season under these conditions could be a serious challenge. Fans might see more delays, more rainouts, and a lot of frustration for both players and spectators. For Yankees fans, this weather issue might not seem like a big deal now, but it could actually work in our favor. Think about it. If the Rays struggle to adjust to their temporary home, they could lose valuable home field advantage. In a competitive division like the American League East, every little factor counts, and this could play into the Yankees' favor as they fight for the top spot. So, while today's rescheduling might just be a minor inconvenience, it could be the beginning of a much bigger storyline that unfolds as the season progresses. Update 3. Yankees make historic change to facial hair policy thanks to Devin Williams. Yankees fans, we have groundbreaking news that just shook the foundation of one of the longest-standing traditions in franchise history. For nearly 50 years, the Yankees have upheld a strict no-beards policy. It's been a part of the team's identity. Every player from Derek Jeter to Aaron Judge has had to keep a clean-shaven look. But now, for the first time in almost half a century, that rule has changed. And the man behind this historic shift? None other than new Yankees reliever Devin Williams. How Devin Williams sparked the change. When Williams signed with the Yankees, He knew about the team's famous facial hair rule. For 6 years, he played with his signature full beard, but as soon as he arrived in Tampa for spring training, he was forced to shave. But he didn't just accept it. Instead, Williams took action, meeting directly with team owner Hal Steinbrenner and general manager Brian Cashman to talk about the rule and how it might affect player decisions in free agency. His argument? In today's game, facial hair is more than just a style choice. It's part of players' identities. Steinbrenner listened and ultimately agreed. He announced that well-groomed beards would now be allowed, marking a major shift in Yankees culture. Why this change matters. While this might seem like a small change to some, it could have major implications for the Yankees moving forward. For years, there have been rumors that some star players avoided signing with the Yankees simply because they didn't want to shave their beards. Now, with the rule relaxed, the Yankees could have a better shot at attracting top free agents who previously would have said no. Even Steinbrenner admitted that the rule was becoming a real concern when it came to signing players. He said, "If I ever found out that a player we wanted, who could help us win a championship, didn't come here because of the policy, that would be very concerning." But not everyone is excited about the change. Yankees captain Aaron Judge made it clear that he has no plans to grow a beard, saying, "This is what I know. This is what I'm used to. I look at the legends of this team, and they all followed that rule." So, while the Yankees are finally embracing change, the debate isn't over just yet. Will this new rule help bring in star players, or will it water down a tradition that made the Yankees unique? Time will tell. And that's a wrap for today's updates, Yankees Nation. We covered everything from a tough loss to the Tigers, to a game delay that could hint at bigger problems for the Rays, and finally, a historic shift in Yankees tradition. There's never a dull moment when it comes to the Yankees, and that's why you need to stay connected with us right here on New York Yankees News Network. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss a single update. Drop a comment below. What do you think about the new facial hair rule? Do you love it, or do you think the Yankees should have kept tradition? Thanks for watching, and as always, let's go, Yankees!